Hey, so I had a request to do a Penelope Cruz 2009 Oscar-inspired look, and I noticed that she does this look all the time, so I thought I would go for it. And it's a smoky eyeliner look, and I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial, and I hope it's warm wherever you are like it is here. Okay, so the first thing I did was prime my eye with Too Faced Shadow Insurance, as per usual. And then I'm going to take Indianwood Paint Pot. Now this is a little bit warmer of a color, a little bit extra gold, but she has really, really shimmery brown on there, and I really want to make sure that the shimmer stands out without using a gloss or, hang on, there we go, or something that's gonna crease all over the place. So I'm actually gonna use some luster shadows from MAC today. So I'm just blending out this paint pot to just above the crease. And then I'm gonna take my mini shader brush and I'm just gonna get a little bit of Indianwood Paint Pot underneath there. And I'm going to put it underneath and all the way in to the tear duct. And the reason I'm doing this, and kind of wrap it around as well, you can smooth out that top line. And the reason I'm doing this is to really get a good, solid, sticky base underneath your eye, because you want all of this to stick and not run down during the day. If you're like me, and when you wear liner on the inner rim, your eyes water, you really want to do this step. So the next thing I'm going to do is take this color here. It's from MAC. It is called Honesty, and it is a luster. Now, I hate luster shadows from MAC, but they are perfect for this particular look. I'm going to load up my flat shader brush and I am going to pat this color on top of that Indianwood Paint Pot. Now, this particular color is this one, the Honesty, is a more neutral, cool tone brown rather than a warmer brown. So if you look at the palette that I have here, the one directly above it would be a warmer brown. These guys here are warmer browns, a little bit cooler. And she is wearing cooler browns. So this kind of kills the warmth of the Indianwood Paint Pot. So the next color I'm going to take is Retrospeck, I guess. And I'm going to do the same thing, load up my brush and go over top, and this just helps kill that warmth a little bit more and become more of like a champagne brown color. So then I'm going to take my little shader brush, make sure there's no Indianwood Paint Pot left on, Honesty again, and just swipe it underneath the eye. It doesn't matter how low down you go, you do want a good fade on the bottom. So it's okay if you go pretty low down. Try and get nice and close there so you can see the blending isn't crazy good right now. I always give you guys the creepiest looks, but I'm trying to get a good angle going, you know? And then, sorry, I'm losing palettes left, right, and center off my lap here. Retrospeck, the lighter one, is going to go in the tear duct and onto the bridge of the nose and sort of that little corner in there just to give it a little bit of pop. Okay, now the fun part. I'm going to take Smolder pencil. It's from MAC, it's a Kohl pencil, and it's very soft. I've sharpened it and then kind of dulled it off on my hand. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the eye down just a little bit to expose. You're not going to tug and pull so you can barely see. And then just start coloring in your waterline. I'm going all the way into the tear duct. And then do the upper waterline as well. The best way to do it is just kind of start your brush here and look away. And it tickles and your eye's gonna wanna water, but you're gonna do that. So I'm gonna line the inner rim all the way around. Then I'm gonna start lining the top of the eye. Now you don't have to be too perfect with this because you are gonna smudge it out, but just putting it onto the lash line, going all the way into the inner tear duct. Small little strokes. And really smudging it into the lashes. Okay. So now I'm going to take a dry brush. This one kind of has a little point on it. Completely dry, nothing on it. And I'm just going to smudge out this smolder. Just a little bit so that it looks smoky. I kind of got it too thick on the inner corner. So I got it a little bit too thick on this inner corner, and that's okay because it is so soft. You can just kind of rub it out. It's perfect. And just going back and forth motions over top until you get a bit of a smoke to it. Okay, so now that I've got a little bit of smoke going on there, I'm gonna take that same brush, load it up with Embark, which is a really dark brown. It is a warmer brown and it's okay because you have the black to really knock it down. And you're just gonna go over top, keep opening up your eye, because sometimes if you close your eye, it looks really great when it's closed and then you open it and you're like, ah, what did I do? So keep checking, opening your eye. You want still a pretty dry brush, but just adding that little element of brown. Now with this brown color, I'm not going to go in and smoke out this area. I'm just doing the area immediately above the eye. All the way into about here. And there is a nice fade to it. It's not just a skinny line joined up with a thick line. I'm going to take that Embark color and go underneath the lashes as well. It's the same idea as doing a smoky eye. You're just doing a smoky eyeliner instead. It's a smoky eye on a smaller scale. And all the way into that tear duct. Okay, see? Good to go. Now for the top of my eye, I'm going to take a peachy color, which is this one here. It's called Orb from MAC. And I'm going to put this all the way across and up to the brow. She really doesn't have anything going on up here other than a little bit of highlight. And I'm going to use Nylon as my highlight, just all the way down here at the bottom. And I'm just using a big fluffy brush and just taking Nylon right underneath the brow and putting a nice highlight on there. And just kind of blending everything out. And that's all there is to it. I'm gonna go put my mascara on and then I'll tell you what's on the rest of my face. Okay, so I put my mascara on and I have Bare Essentials in Wearable Nude lipstick. And then over top I put MAC lip glass in See-Thru. And I just recently got this and I love it, and I thought I was too fair for these types of glosses, but it turns out I'm not. So on my cheeks I have Lady Blush. It's a cream blush because she has a very neutral pale blush to her that isn't too intense, and it's just really soft and neutral. It's all about the eyes, and this is a very typical Penelope Cruz look. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but she always wears the same thing. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you're having a good day.